turtle, and I'm told you need help getting into turtle character?
Yeah, if you guys have some lettuce.
Yes, I was told, I didn't know anything. They just said you can do this impression if I have some lettuce ready. What do you want me to do?
Give the turtle some lettuce.
I don't want to.
Give her some lettuce.
All right. Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
Fred Armisen pointed out a thing that when Lauren has to name drop, which he does a lot because he knows
all of his friends are super famous.
Famous. He always kind of rubs his eyes like this, like he's really put out by the amount of famous people he knows. So we would do a bit. John Solomon and some of the writers of Lauren name dropping serial killers.
He goes to restaurants to hang out and with famous people, and famous serial killers join him.
Yeah. So one would be like, I went to Kansas City with Alec and Marcy to try to get BTK killer off death row. They said, here comes BTK. I go, his name's Dennis. He's a human being. And one day, I'd be like, I was at Latanzi with Mick and Jeffrey Dahmer and... we had this young man was our waiter, and he left, and Jeffrey said, I have to go to the bathroom. I said, yeah, of course you do. 1978, I was living with Paul Simon, and Ted Bundy called me.
Talking, I think, on the set. Can we see that? And I just love... I love how... Man, you're really cracking him up. You're really...
He's one of the funniest, nicest guys in the world. And when he's playing that character, it is terrifying. Like, he'll be talking to you about, we're probably talking about music or movies or whatever, and then the minute they say action, he is so terrifying. And he can do, I go, how did they do that thing in the first movie where your eye kind of goes up when Pennywise, I don't know if you guys saw the movie, but when he senses something, he kind of goes like, bah, whatever. Yeah. And his eye goes bah, like that. And I go, how is that a digital thing? And he went, oh, you mean this? And then he just did it. I was like, ah!
And then he murdered you.
And then he murdered me. And Lauren went, when Pennywise...
Do you think I was a little creepy?
I think you were not a little creepy. I think you were very creepy.
Is there an Armenian word for that?
We can make one. Yeah. Call it Conan.
I've been out with you and your wife. My wife and I, we've been out with you guys.
Many times, actually.
And I'll tell you why so many times. We're still trying to figure it out. What? I mean, you're a good guy. But, she's pretty. She's tall and beautiful. She's bright.
Yeah, I know.
And every night we end, we're like, why? Why? She drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I just say, whenever my wife comes and visits the show and she leaves, people just are like, she's so pretty.
Right?
And then they linger too long and look at me.
No,
You're not the only one to have that reaction.
I don't know. Maybe he's funny at home.
What a dick. You want to take over the Samantha role?
Yeah, I
Sex
can
and the
do
City.
it. I can do it. Do
you
wanna
sure?
see?
Because you don't seem like her at all.
I'm pretty much exactly the same, but do you want to see?
Yes, I do want to see.
Okay, this is it. I love
my God, you got the part. That was fantastic.
I'm aware of all your facial widths over the years. 2002, you were gross. If I look at a show from 2002, it's almost like, it looks like you were digitally manipulated. Like you were a skinny guy playing a fat guy in the movie and they digitally stretched your face. You look great now. I'm just saying in 2002, you were disgusting. Just look at the tape. Just look at the tapes.
Can't believe you pulled that picture up, though. But I got people that work here, too. I work here, everybody work here. I got a picture of you. Pull it up. Where's that?
Wait, don't show a picture. Oh, that's... Shocking I couldn't get a girlfriend for so long.
But
yeah.
Look at that overbite.
Truly at the DMV, or not at the DMV, at the airport, people recognize me as a TSA agent.
Wait, do they really think you're a TSA agent?
If you're a black woman in the airport, you're a TSA agent.
This is great.
Oh, you should draw like a teardrop dick, like he killed a dick in prison.
I said, look, I'd love to play this character, but I want to have fat hands and I'm going to dance. Just started moving, you know? Yeah. And there was no music. He was just looking at me like, what's happening? And I just, you know, and I was doing kind of movement, and I was crushing, you know, Pepsi cans and Coke cans. And then
Les Grossman had an iconic line. Do you want to maybe bring that back for us?
you stand back and literally your own face. I will you up. I will massacre you.
You married outside of your family's faith, is that correct?
Yeah, so we're, we're Muslim and she's not Muslim. And so, but my family was very understanding, very welcoming. So we had this like Muslim ceremony at my parents' house. We had a small...
And your wife was okay with that?
Yeah.
That she married sort of in a Muslim ceremony? She was cool with it?
Yeah, she was cool with it. We did both, you know?
Yeah.
We did like the Muslim one and then we did the wrong one. And so... I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's very strict about cell phones, and I appreciate it enormously because despite the stories about shots and all that, I have very strict work ethics.
Yes.
And the constant...
I thought maybe I'll just go out on stage and say a good joke about them.
Uh-huh.
And I did.
So what was your joke?
It was, wow, isn't it funny there's a band called One Direction? Because that's also the name I give my asshole. And let me tell you, this is at the Teen Choice Awards. So there were thousands of 11 and 12-year-old girls in the audience.
Now the girls have turned to One Direction, and it's like they don't care about dad anymore. My 4-year-old's going, Daddy, I like Harry. And I'm like, well, I'm going to punch Harry in the nose when I see him. and I'm like...
You're telling your daughter you're going to punch Harry?
Yes. And she pulls out pictures of him, and she's hiding pictures in the room, and I pretend that I'm going to rip them up, and I get jealous. But if I see that little prick... He's gonna get it. You know, and I could say, hey, I really want to meet One Direction. I'm a big fan. Invite them to Transformers premiere. Maybe you can do the title track for the song, and then I'm gonna beat the crap out of them in a video.
You're gonna lure One Direction to help you with a project, get them into a room, and then beat the crap out of Harry.
Yeah, probably all 5 of them at the same time. But no, you know what? I am gonna make a point to try to get my daughters to meet them.
Right.
I'd rather do it now. My oldest is 10. And she's into them as well.
Right.
And that would be the only time I'll ever introduce them to a boy. And after that,
it's the
they're
lockdown.
Getting locked. It's Rapunzel time, yes.
Louis C.K., who's a good friend of our show, did a routine recently that got a lot of attention where he talked about meeting you and being quite attracted to you, in fact, very attracted to you.
Yeah.
This got a lot of attention. I don't know if you've seen this clip. Let's show this clip very quickly.
The one guy I would blow, based on who he is Ewan McGregor.
Like, seriously, I'm not gay in any other way except for I want to fuck that guy right in the face. I totally want to fuck his face. I want to fuck the shit out of his face. I want him to fuck me. I do. I want him to fuck me.
I'd like to see if he'd put his money where his mouth is, you know? I look forward to bumping into him somewhere. Come on.
It's another way to raise money for charity.
That's right. Anything goes.